This is Chicago, where along the iconic lakefront, a $4.7 billion marvel is rising. A state-of-the-art stadium that's about to redefine what it means to be a Bears fan. With a seating capacity of 65,000 and a design that merges cutting-edge architecture with the city's storied past, this isn't just any stadium, it's a massive undertaking. One of the largest construction projects in Illinois history. But it's not just about steel and concrete. It's a vision that will create thousands of jobs, open up new spaces for the community, and provide a year-round destination for families and tourists alike. With billions on the line and the heart of Chicago at stake, this project is far more than a new home for the Bears. It's a bold step into the future, a transformation set to leave an indelible mark on the Windy City. Let's hop in our time machine and zip back to 1971, when the Chicago Bears first planted their flag at Soldier Field. We're talking about a stadium with a history so rich it could write its own memoir. From jaw-dropping boxing matches to presidential pep talks and even hosting the first ever Special Olympics, Soldier Field has seen it all. But let's be real for a sec. It's no longer the five-star NFL hotspot it once was. You see, Soldier Field has kind of turned into that one friend who peaked in high school. Sure, they've got great stories, but maybe it's time for a little upgrade. I mean, when your stadium ranks 23rd out of 30 in the NFL, ouch, right? The Bears knew it, the fans knew it, and even the die-hard hot dog vendors knew it. So, what do you do when your house no longer feels like home? That's right, you start browsing for something new. And browse they did. The Bears flirted with the idea of setting up shop in Arlington Heights, even bought some land there. But Chicago wasn't ready to swipe left just yet. You see, in Chicago, the Bears are more than just a football team. They're practically the beating heart of the city. Losing them would be a disaster of epic proportions. So behind closed doors, deals were made, maps were drawn, and in a move that surprised everyone, the Bears decided to stay put. Chicago and the Bears, this love story isn't over yet. So what's next? A brand new stadium right in the heart of the Windy City. Straight up, we'll uncover the ingenious strategy that the club came up with to unite unlikely allies into a powerhouse team determined to bring this stadium to life. But before that, let's dive into the fierce battles and intense challenges that nearly brought this entire vision crashing down. Deciding to build a new stadium? That's the easy part. Actually making it happen, now that's where things get interesting. From the get-go, this project faced some serious resistance. The Bears rolled out a $5 billion plan, but they wanted a big chunk of that from taxpayer dollars. And, well, let's just say that went over about as well as suggesting deep dish pizza isn't real pizza. Then there was the political drama. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker made it crystal clear. Any public funding needed to show real benefits for Illinois taxpayers. No smoke and mirrors, no empty promises.
That the investment yields a long-term return for the taxpayers that we can justify in some way, I haven't seen that yet.
And as if that wasn't enough, the community wasn't too thrilled either. They had a few choice words about the stadium hogging the spotlight when schools, roads, and public safety were crying out for attention. With all this heat, the Bears had no choice but to head back to the drawing board. Their new strategy? Scale back the public funding request and emphasize how this shiny new stadium could be a win for everyone. The revised plan pitched a publicly owned stadium on the lakefront, complete with promises of revenue streams and a cozy partnership with the city. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about the realities of construction. You know, the usual suspects, budget overruns, those surprise hiccups, and of course, Chicago's weather, which loves to keep everyone on their toes. All of this had to be carefully woven into the plans. And speaking of plans, have you heard about the Lakefront Protection Ordinance? It's like the project had to do a little dance to make sure the local environment stays happy. In the end, after countless revisions, heated negotiations, and a whole lot of crossed fingers, the pieces finally came together. The project got the green light, and the Bears could finally start turning their vision into reality. Next, we'll reveal how this stadium is set to revolutionize the fan experience with intimate seating designs and flexible spaces. But before that, let's see how the Bears' innovative and ingenious solution secured the financial muscle behind this ambitious project. The dream of a new stadium started to take shape in early 2023, when the Bears decided it was time to give Soldier Field the retirement it deserved. By April, they made it official. Time to build a shiny, state-of-the-art stadium right on the lakefront. Fast forward to April 2024, and the Bears rolled out their grand plan, kicking off the formal approval process. This marked the beginning of some good old-fashioned haggling with the city and state officials, plus a few polite chats with the Illinois Sports Facilities Authority, ISFA. By June 2024, the funding talks were in full swing, with the Bears pitching a cocktail of private and public financing to bring their dreams to life. Now let's dive into the numbers, because nothing screams fun like financials, right? The stadium itself is set to cost $3.225 billion. The Bears are picking up most of the tab with a $2.325 billion investment, including a $300 million NFL loan to sweeten the deal. But surprise, surprise, there's a $900 million gap. So the Bears turned to the ISFA with a proposal to stretch out some bonds for another 40 years, all funded by an existing hotel tax. No new taxes. That certainly made the deal a little easier for the public to swallow, even if it came with a bit of a grimace. Before you start wondering, wasn't the budget $4.7 billion? Let me explain. We're not just talking about the stadium itself. Oh no, there's also the supporting infrastructure that makes the stadium work like clockwork. We're talking roads, utilities, and all those little details that no one thinks about until they go wrong. The city's infrastructure funding comes to $1.175 billion, bringing the total up to a whopping $4.725 billion. With the money talk and logistical headaches behind them, the Bears are gearing up to break ground in summer of 2025. Construction is expected to take 36 months, with the grand opening planned for the summer of 2028. Just in time to stress test everything before the NFL season kicks off. Designed by Mancia Architecture, this project is a team effort, involving the Bears, the Illinois state government, and ISFA, all working together to make sure the new stadium is a win for both the team and the city. Or at least that's the plan. Brace yourself to uncover the billions of dollars this ambitious project will inject into Chicago's economic engine. But before that, let's dive into how the fans' experience will be completely transformed, rocking their world in this cutting-edge stadium. The new Chicago Bears Stadium isn't just about football, it's about transforming into a year-round cultural hub for Chicago. Picture this, a sleek modern stadium with a seating capacity of 65,000, which can expand to 70,000 when the big events roll in. But it's not just about packing in the crowds. The seating design prioritizes the fan experience with intimate arrangements and flexible options, perfect for those who enjoy mingling in communal spaces. It's a place where fans can feel right at home. The stadium's contemporary design includes a fixed roof, making it versatile enough to host everything from Super Bowls to major concerts, regardless of the season. And let's not forget the breathtaking views of Chicago's skyline and lakefront, because who wouldn't want to enjoy that while catching a game or a concert? The design also features a pedestrian mall and pavilion, offering a wide range of food and beverage options. And something we can all appreciate, more public restrooms. In a nod to history, the iconic colonnades of Soldier Field will be preserved, paying tribute to the men and women who served in our nation's military. These elements will be seamlessly integrated into the new design, blending the past with the future. Traffic in Chicago is, well, let's just say it's something everyone has an opinion on.
It really means that there isn't as big of a peak. It's that people are traveling at all hours of the day.
To tackle this, the plan includes new ramps, overpasses, and a parking deck to keep things moving smoothly on game day. The stadium will also be a model of sustainability and accessibility, featuring eco-friendly design elements and ensuring full ADA compliance. The whole idea is about creating a space that's as welcoming as it is impressive. If you were thinking that the new Chicago Bears Stadium is just another construction project, think again. It's poised to be a game changer for the region. With a whopping $4.7 billion in direct capital investment, this will be one of the largest building projects in the area's history. But what does that mean for the community? Well, for starters, it's expected to create over 43,000 jobs during construction, and 4,200 permanent jobs once it's all done. That's a lot of new opportunities for the local workforce, translating to significant income boosts. $92 million annually in the city alone, and $170 million across the region. And let's talk dollars and cents. Post-completion, the stadium is expected to pump $456 million annually into the local economy. The overall regional economic impact of the construction, a staggering $8.4 billion. Tax revenues are set to soar. Chicago could see a 58% boost, and Illinois might grab a 41% lift from the stadium's operations. Not too shabby, right? But this project is about more than just money. It's about community. The proposal includes 14 acres of new athletic fields and recreational park space, giving Chicago's youth, especially those from underserved neighborhoods, a safe and high-quality place to play and engage in sports. The stadium will also be a versatile venue hosting not just football games but concerts, high-profile sports events, and community gatherings year-round.
I think it's important for the Bears and for the village of Arlington Heights. Out of it, we get multiple events.
This isn't just a win for the Bears, it's a win for the whole city, unlocking new revenue streams and providing a space where everyone can come together. In the end, this stadium is set to be much more than just a sports venue. It's about creating a vibrant, inclusive hub that will keep Chicago thriving for decades to come. But hey, grand promises are easy. Let's see if they deliver. If everything goes as promised, Chicago's new Bears Stadium won't just reshape the city's skyline, it could shape its future. With billions of dollars, thousands of jobs, and a vision for community impact, this project aims to redefine the lakefront and set a new standard for what a stadium can be. The future is in motion, and let's just hope all that hype is justified. The real game begins now. Ready to be amazed by the next groundbreaking construction project? Click on the video now and dive into a world where engineering and imagination collide. See you there!